Alright, so the next challenge, I believe the OP said that this was the worst of them. Either this one or the next one. No, he said this is the worst one, so looks like it must have hit the front page at some point. Wildenton, I mean, I do like this combo. Three fishies and pissed off Ewoks have beaten it. It's taken everybody else out, so we'll just have to see here. Starting with Fledgling Imp's really good. Just retreat we don't care about. Sap is alright. Tough bosses. Strangler. Ooh. Not with Queen's Impelings, probably. But, I don't know. What if I were to fuse the Fledgling Imps into units? Get rid of the Queen's Imps. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 removals I gotta make. But then I have a Restoring Retreat to put Wildenton onto the floor. Very tempting. At least it's an artifact that does something unlike this one. But I don't know. I typically am pretty okay with the YOLO sketches, especially in this combo. But when I'm already starting with Queen's Impling, I'd much prefer torches. And I don't know, I think the Endless Fledgling Imp is something we want to find, and even if we never get it, I could just like self-infuse these Fledgling Imps and dupe them a bunch. Unfortunately, the one dupe is before any temple, so I can't dupe it as much as I would want, but we'll just have to see. I mean, the steel looks good. This steel looks really good. This steel looks really good. The steel's not great, but it's takeable. And then the final steel is not amazing, but there's a lot of chances at Endless there. I think we'll just take the Crucible then, unless I want to just skip. Honestly, I'm just going to skip. Just take the money. There's so little chance that I would actually use that Petrified Crucible. Okay, armor in these guys is not the end of the world. Now you're going to see a champ that is much better than Primordium. I'm going to leave space up here, I think. We'll just go like that. Unfortunately, well, I have the option to just move Wildenton down here. I don't think that's a great option, but that is 50 gold that I would earn by doing that. If I move him down, though, I can't play this Fledgling Imp, can't play the Root Seeds. I think we already skipped 25 gold. We'll go ahead and split the difference here. Suppose we didn't need to do that there. Let's go ahead and do that. Could have actually put the imp behind it, would have been better. But that's okay. I was already winning that before they even entered. Could take a Glimmer because we don't have any removal right now. Ritual of Battle protects me if I never find Endless. Okay, Shattered Shell, I guess. I don't know, it's a little redundant with Wildenton, but you never know. There was an option to go left there. I don't think I like that option. think I might like a rail beater. Maybe more than the sweeper, I don't know. These are all good. I might like the Impsicle here. We are running into a problem though. This is I talked Wildenton up. I mean, certainly outperforms Primordium in the first ring, but he has 3 pip in that, and he roots stuff, so like I have to kind of commit to him here, kinda. He doesn't necessarily work so well with imps because he takes up too much space. There are some reasons to take the X cost. I mean, the Woken Rail Spike is really good. It mildly helps Vent. I'll take Impsicle. Well, if we're getting quick, I suppose a Shattered Shell is acceptable. Add some health. Hey, if I hadn't taken that 25 gold, wouldn't have been able to afford that. We still want a unit draft? I don't know. I want something good to put into this Shattered Shell. Animus of Will would be nice, or something like that. I think we're gonna go like this. Alright, nice. Okay. The floor might just look like that, and then, but most likely we want to go top. I don't think I like any of these. I already got the 1 Glimmer that I got to put damage on. Sting doesn't really do much. Steel Enhancer doesn't really do much. It is Diligent, though. Suppose 1 more Ritual. They're getting hard to play, but I'll take it. Whew, okay. Okay. Doesn't seem super shitty to me so far. I think we gotta go to the right here, though. I gotta get these rituals down. At this point, I really don't need another unit. We're probably just gonna put, like, Rail Beater onto Deranged Brute, I'm thinking. I could also just put Fledgling Imp onto it. I don't know. Probably not. If it's a ×5 event, then I might want to get the ritual down in cost right now. I think we do want to do that. Get one of them down in cost at least. There is a double stack. Let's take this before we go in there. Don't see any reason to really take these. Maybe I take the spikes as a way to kill my fledgling imps, because I am going to be quick and just killing everything at a certain point. But, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I am going to be like that. If If I never get endless, though, it was pointless to add these. They kill the draw. They're just bad. I'm not going to take them. You know what I should have done, though? Should have took... I have a deranged brute. I don't need to self-infuse these. Like, I should have just took the spike driver and used it to make a fledgling at imp endless. Oh, well. So that was a mistake, probably. Don't think we want double stack. I guess we'll just set up here. Here's the problem, though. It's like I really can't play another fledgling imp at this point, so I think we would want to wait on the Wildwood Sap. Ember Drain probably wasn't worth it. Alright, we lucked out there. Actually, we really lucked out. I mean, if this guy's literally never gonna die, why don't I just do this? Alright, I suppose I'll do this. That is a victory. Don't think any of these are useful. Reinforce would have been the only one. I don't think I'm going to put anything into the Shattered Shell. The only thing I would put is like a Branded Warrior, I think. Alpha Fiend, I don't want to increase the pip just to get that effect. I'm gaining plenty of damage. I could see reasons to take a pip upgrade. But I don't know. I don't know. Like 2 of them on a floor maybe. I don't think I need 2 of them until later. Let's take these for now. Maybe I'll take a pip for my final upgrade. So we'll go left here. Multistrike is still like potentially useful. Health there. Ooh, nice. We actually afford that. I was going to be sad if I couldn't afford that. Alright, so this is endless. Hopefully we find a way to kill it. Maybe the Cursed Vines or something. I think since I did find that as endless, though, that is going to be... I don't know. I think I still should do this. Hell, let me think. Yeah, I can fuse later for the imp. I think it's probably better for us right now to put this here. Unless I want to put it there. Because then I'm stacking regen on this unit. It might make sense just to leave it as health. This also allows this to just survive a bit longer if I have to go top floor. Yeah, we'll do that. And any spell chains make sense? Not really. Purges? Not really. Not really. I'm going to be spending a lot of shards coming up anyhow. Get rid of these stewards. I don't have enough space to even play them out. Predator is... I mean, technically, if I get 2 of Predator, it's actually better than the Shattered Shell. Now I wish I put it into the Deranged Brute. I mean, I still can't put my Endless Imp on the floor, though, so I think this is still fine. I do think I probably should... Should I go quick on this? I'm gonna hold out for a Thorn Lord because I would want, if I'm gonna play this thing, to be able to get those stings just for a better turn 2. I think since we put all of that resource into health on our unit, we do take the spikes here. The armor should take care of that. Alright, they're all dying. I don't really want to Ember Drain. Looks like we would have got away with it. But you never know. So this guy is dying from this. I guess that means we don't Restoring Retreat here. There is one more wave. I think Glimmer, though, we can use to get our health back here. I probably just want to do this. Yeah, we wanted Glimmer the other turn, but okay. I think I actually will prefer to just still get my Slay. And at this point we can do that. Are we gonna go bottom floor like every fight? Maybe. Don't think I like these. Well, there's always room for a tiresome climb. That'll help a lot if I set up top on Divinity. Alright, 10 and Pierce here. Self-infuse here. Do I Hellvent the Imp, or do I Hellvent the Ritual? I'm actually getting the same amount of rage from this on the unit that I care about. I think I actually Hellvent the Ritual because it doesn't cost shards. Yeah. It's just such a good target for it. Alright, so if we fight Stealth Boss here, we probably want to set up top. This is where he died. It's not Stealth Boss. We may still want to set up top, though. Especially with this Mark of Invasion. And I don't think I'll play Wilton here, then. Would have liked to get you-know-who here. Here, let's do this. And that dies. And this dies. Don't want to play Wilton here. We don't care about Pyre health that much. Alright, we got that. Okay, want to wait on the Wildwood Sap. Yeah, I still think I'm going to wait on it. Transcendent. If I had Restoring Retreat, I could actually play it. Here, let's just get these out of here. Do I need to be adding in graft for this? Yeah, I feel like I have enough fodder, and I'm probably going to set up bottom on Divinity anyway. I'd rather just get the good cards. I don't even know that we want Inferno in this deck. It doesn't seem like that useful to me, to be honest. I could use a Branding Rate, even though it's not that good. Actually, Impressive is probably better here, right? Now I have a way to kill my imps. Technically, I had it with Branding Rate as well, but this might be one of those cases where this is better. Now, I don't have anything really at the Merchant of Steel. Just some more health, maybe. Another Endless. Yeah, I think we'll just do this. He's a tank for us and an enchanter. Punished for the X cost. I'll still take it. Don't think I really care to like put damage on that thing. Probably just get rid of these imps. I still kind of like the Restoring Retreat, I guess. Would have loved to get a -2. That's like the thing we haven't found yet. Set up bottom on this fight too, for sure. Alright, we start with the right unit. I'd rather get damage. Again, when we're... Alright, we'll go here. I still think... Let's see, do I want to do this? I think so. And again, I don't really care about Pyre health. I have a Strangler if I need it. Which basically, you know, keeps my Pyre health happy. Transcendent, you say? We've played that twice. Yeah. That would have been a good turn to get a Pyre Chomper. Scourgefell is so annoying. Alright. This is probably take up a lot of these. Just some extra health. So I don't know. I don't think we need Pip. Honestly, I don't even really need the Imp. But we'll keep it. I think we just take draw. But this run is basically solved with the rituals, but the fledgling imp is a nice to have. Let's get this one cheaper. Double check that there's no -2, I guess. Of course not. I mean, it's not like I should really be complaining or anything, though. I wouldn't maybe mind permafrosting this. It's not really worth my money, though, is it? Remove consume. That could be worth. Not really, though. It just makes stuff more expensive to play. Okay, I'll go 10 there. Holdover I would actually put on that thing, so I'll hold out for holdover. Probably a minus energy would have been better on it, but whatever. In case I get a Transcendent, I will leave one Queen's Impling around. But I don't need to spend any money on removals. This is all like pretty good stuff. I could have just reduced the cost and spell chain that. Maybe that's what I should have done. But well. Predator stack. The Predator stack almost isn't good for me. I guess we're just going full string loot. Alright. Armor's super easy here. God, just definitely the Scourge. Do we have Scourge on like every fight possible? Alright, at least we start with that and a ritual. That's pretty good. Yeah, you'll have to take care of that. Yeah, I tried. Alright, well, he's dying. Still dying? I guess they got enough armor for that. As long as you're not dying, you're fine. Little close for comfort there. Alright, into Diligent, I will take that. Important work or Pyre Chomper? Probably important work. That might allow me to actually Hellvent the Imp reasonably here. Might as well take that. Honestly, I might as well take this too. It's pretty good. None of this is really all that good. Well, let's make that 0 because holdover would go on the other card now. Yep. So holdover would go here. And is there a temple? We finally got the -2. That'll go here. The other option is I Hellvent the Days card. Because honestly, I don't know, I probably find this quick enough. Even if I don't, I've got rituals on the way. But like, one way I could die is just getting killed by divinity or something. I don't know though. I think we want one more of these maybe. Just so I find it sooner. Because now I actually want that offense to be super powerful. Alright, what do we reduce here? Maybe that? I don't know. Maybe that? Then we'll get rid of that imp. Do I get rid of Restoring Retreat? I don't know. I think I should. There's really no way that I think I want that. Okay. This should be relatively straightforward. Hey, mark it down, and there's another no frenzy stone run. This one doesn't even have multi-strike, but you know, it isn't quite needed here. Kind of a shitty opener. I do want to keep that on holdover. Do I want both of those? I would love to play this ritual, but I don't want to burn it. There's no good play here, really. We'll do that. Okay, that was better. There we go. There's the play. Don't need that. How badly do I want to kill that? Apparently badly. There's a chance I could stack days here if I redraw it. No such luck. Alright, so for the top floor fight, or I mean for this fight, I should probably go up top, right? The only disadvantage there is I can't play my Wildington out. Ooh, this actually looks like a pretty good bottom floor setup though. I don't think so, actually. This kind of wants to go down here, doesn't it? To break all that damage shield. I guess I could put him here. That's like a little bit risky, but this kind of works. Alright, him dying there is fine. Was kind of nice to have that as a 0 cost the other turn. We do need to do that. Maybe need to get some armor back here. Definitely doing that. Alright, spikes are gone. This guy's going to start attacking again though, so I'm going to put armor here. Most likely though, we're just going to kill Divinity before things become too much of a problem. Gotta make sure Deranged Brute doesn't die either. Alright, we got this, so we're good. Should get the flying kill next turn. Alright. Yeah, I mean, that really wasn't too bad of a run. I am guessing, just taking a wild guess here, that they didn't take the Deranged Brute. I'm really hoping they just like didn't take the trial or something, because that's like a massive hellhorned mistake. I mean, you already started with like a ton of rage. Taking a Deranged Brute is like a no-brainer. Alright, so yeah, this is pretty much just Deranged Brute plus Shell. As you can see, you don't even need any multi-strike, whether it be Frenzy Stone or like an Animus of Will infusion. Like, you're getting just so much rage from this. Then you got the Ritual of Battles, you got the Imps, which eventually could get replayed, but even if we couldn't replay them, we're getting offered something else, like defense or something, so it's always going to work out. So let's see what everybody else did. Yeah, no surprise here. Interesting though, they went with the self-infused Deranged Brute. I suppose, yeah, I guess they're going all in on the Wildenton there. And, you know, that was an option, right? We would have had to take a pip upgrade to make that work, or find some sort of pip-related cavern. But that's definitely nice, because then you get the multi-strike with Wildenton. But the rest of it isn't really all that different. You know, they're going with that on holdover. Double important work on holdover. I mean, they're getting a lot of redraw once they find the Imp. The only thing I will say, I think, is, so we didn't find Queen's Tail. That would have been a pretty nice one to find. That might have, I would have said, you know, they could have ran a risk of not finding this fledgling Imp in time, because they didn't take a draw upgrade. They also did the YOLO sketches, but never removed like the units. I don't know about that. There's a lot of ways that could go wrong, I feel. But maybe the Restoring Retreat is their plan to get out of that. I don't know. But, you know, it all worked out. Let's see. 3 fishies. Yeah, I mean, Deranged Brute, Shattered Shell, very similar to what we're doing. Went with the Fledgling Imp on both of them. That's a way to do it as well. You know, with the Brute, you really don't need an endless Imp, especially when you got the Rituals, and they're going holdover on the Ritual. I guess the Spreading Spores are either like tech into Diligent, or try to get some extra survivability, though I really don't think they would. Well, they didn't go quick, so I wonder what their plan was. So they're not replaying imps. They could overstack the floor. I guess their plan would just be overstack the floor, then everything gets quick from Wildenton. That works too. That's actually pretty strong. Then everything from here on out dies. They're at least taking the brute. I don't know why we're adding multi-strike to endless. Apparently there was a multi-strike though, and it was before fell. There was Horn Warrior. This is just way too many units, even with the. I mean, how did they took every unit offered and then like hell vented them as well, is what I'm guessing went on here. I don't know. We're doubling up on Pierce too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. So this was the OP. You got the endless imp. All right, yeah, but I mean, it's as I suspected here. Like, they took this trial, started with Fledgling Imp, would have even had a ritual by that point, and they're not taking Deranged Brute. That's just like, I think they have maybe they don't understand how good this unit is. But I'm telling you, Deranged Brute is strong argument for best unit in the game. I put it as the best unit in the game, above Apex Imp, above Bounty Stalker. By far the most wins to my name of any rare banner unit are because of Deranged Brute, and I have crunched the numbers in my data to know that. It's just literally the best unit in the game. I would take it even if I didn't have any rage at that point, but the fact that we already have rage for it is like such an automatic take. So this really, to me, you know, I could say other things too, like Rail Spikes is generally not worth taking. Focus Growth, I don't know what that's doing for the deck. At least they got the ritual and it's costed down, but like it wasn't hell vented. Like, I don't know where the hell vents were going. And I guess the idea here was to kill the imp. You did have the shell. Didn't take the quick though. I guess they held out for that, but at that point you should have took a pip upgrade, because how are you playing the imp, the Wildenton, and that? I guess you're just going with the Rail Beater. And keep in mind, this run didn't need a Deranged Brute to win. A Rail Beater plus Shell should do it, but like I think they might have got a little greedy not buying the quick on the Shell. Unless they really planned on putting the Wildenton with it. But I think you should have took quick on a Shell. Quick and a Sweeper is like pretty automatic, especially one that gains some stats from Slay. I have to imagine it being quick would have, they didn't make it to the boss here. They died to the stuff. I have to imagine that being quick would have helped a little bit. Obviously, having a Deranged Brute would help a lot of it. But yeah, I think just they made life too hard on themselves. And Spike Driver Colony, just generally never worth taking, but sometimes you could. You could have used it to get, Endless. I don't think it lets me check the essence here, but I'm pretty sure the essence is Endless. You could put that on a Fledgling Imp. Would have made it so we never have to find Endless. We're putting Quick on the Rail Beater. Quick can be okay on a Rail Beater, but so they're not taking, I don't know, like why are we taking Alpha Fiend, but like there's no Sweeper taken, and this wasn't even starting as Sweeper, so at least they took the Brute, but not taking a Sweeper's pretty bad, I think. Like, I think you really want a Sweeper in this combo. That would have been infinitely better than this Rail. Well, I mean, it wasn't even up against Rail Beater, so I don't know what. They're just like straight up skipping it, I guess, because I don't see any Awoken units here. Fledgling Imp with Battlestone doesn't make any sense. There was apparently a Husk Hermit on the run as well, but we really don't need one Husk Hermit and two Shredded Shells and a Thorn Hollow. That's madness. And a Demon Fiend. Like, what? Dude, there's so many units in this run. It's like... So they must have duped their Shattered Shell. I think they are learning the game, it looks like. I don't know why this one loses. This should have been fine. You got a rail beater. You got the Wildenton. Just a navigation error, it looks like. Granted, I think they should have had a sweeper by now. So they skipped a unit. That's not great. Especially when it's one of the best units in the game. You know, I definitely think Shattered Shell is... While I typically like a Husk Hermit more, Shattered Shell is certainly one of the best units in the game. At least they took the Rail Beater. I mean, this still should have got through this. But it didn't. It died to the waves. They took 18 on the first battle. That should not have happened. We're just looking at navigation errors there. Yeah, and dead to the... It's just a navigation error. There's literally no difference between our deck and this deck at this point in time. Should have had a Wildenton sweep generally clears any ring 1 without hopefully taking damage. Sometimes you might leak the boss, but it looks like they made it to the boss, but didn't even get the 58%. So like they're just like, I don't know what happened. Did they like not play Wildwood Sap? Did they yeah, something's wacky there. Same thing. This has even less damage. It's like, but yeah, that was a fun run nonetheless. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.